chewing gum, driving, smoking a cigarette, recording myself. Taking it slow because it's really windy out here. Doing about 65, 67, 95. And when I heard the news about Highline Community College, I was freaking ecstatic and I was freaking saddened, and that's why I made that first video in regards to this situation. I mean, that's the wrong response, and yeah, I mean, that was my human response. And then the false alarm again. And this what actually aggravates me even more is that they cannot distinguish. They cause such a stir due to basically something that sounded like a 22. I mean, like, that's what I would equate to a firecracker. Hey, I mean, I freaking hammering nails in the concrete. I forget what the apparatus is actually called. Impact driver. Impact nailer, I should say. Impact driver is a lot different. I actually need to look up how that actually works because it's very ingenious design. The thing is that Highline falsely accused me of being an active shooter, and they falsely accused juveniles, delinquents, as active shooters at their school because they're so pompous, self-involved. I mean, I've got a recording of a video I made when I disseminated a letter directly into the inbox of appointing officials talking about the crime that has occurred up at that college, and the fact that my main statement was not only to teach people the ability to secure themselves, it was also about not stereotyping, about putting out proper information. And it was basically what it came out to is that it was 3 black males in their youth that we need to look out for. Well, you know what? There's a lot of black males in their youth that go to my college of certain stature, so I gotta look at everyone else like a criminal just because there wasn't adequate enough information, and that, and maybe I'm blowing things up, but the thing is that there was inadequate information to find the description of those involved in the criminal activities. And it was better because there was no long hair, short hair, height. Maybe there was height, age, but no other features. No other features. And the best thing that a person could do of an authoritative role in order to inform the public of criminal activities is to say, this is the information we have now. The description is weak. And well, even with that description, I don't even put it out there because that's way too broad. way too broad of a statement to make. And that's why I made that letter and was passing around, and I printed off over 100 copies of it. But it was a Friday when I was disseminating that information, and there was no one up there, just like on today, Friday, which they accused someone of shooting up school, just like Friday, the day that I got detained for being accused of being an active shooter. There's no students up there. And I proved at Pierce Community College that if I wanted to get on the inside, I get on the inside. And why deal with why deal with students? And the thing is, in order to be a madman, in order to beat a madman, one must think like a madman. And that's also why I've been most recently introduced to a government contract that I'm refusing, but I might be able to hook someone else up because I work for myself. Is that I was selected to perform strategic defenses in federal and public establishments, recruiting stations, federal buildings, colleges, libraries. Someone pointed out that I guy's got some qualities, and I could use them for this multi-million-dollar government contract. And the thing is, like, if everything that's said is true, the job could satisfy 50 people. And the thing is that for a government contract, it's about doing less with more, and but getting more. And the thing is that we can do things, set the standard on the contracting, because we can do the job in under the time, under the budget, and to a new standard. Why do you think I actually got accused of being such a threat to my community? Look at my other video that I just posted today about me being crafty, being a handyman, and creating a fusible link. Well, the fusible link was there. I just needed to freaking craft. And it was crude. I just want to get it done. My body hurts. I'm in a lot of pain. My insomnia has been rampant this past week. Part of the reason why it's hard for me to maintain certain responsibilities is because I never know when this shit's gonna act up. And that's why I don't do. I'm not doing this contract, because I know I can do the job. I just don't know what it costs to my own self. And the thing is, I don't want to let anybody down. And I called up 911 earlier today. There's a video of that. And once I caught wind of the situation, I was about to call the FBI up, too. But I'm pretty certain that's Spotsylvania. So I think that's the jurisdiction I fall under. It's Fredericksburg, but anyways, I didn't want to be a part of it. I was not, just because of my feelings towards it. The thing is that they're crying wolf. I mean, millions of dollars that school has cost. I think I just made a video the other day, talking about how, just to investigate me. Yeah, when I was talking about the Florida shooting. When I was investigating, I mean, that must been $1 million, just under. Definitely over $500,000 just to investigate an innocent man. And the thing is, this Florida shooting that actually took place, people actually, were warning them ahead of time. And see, this is why I'm so pissed off at the system. And why I have such a fucking hard time. More action was taken against me than these actual threats. And the thing is, what threat have I actually fucking caused? I'm trying to change the way we act. Set a standard. And that's so criminal. I've went my own way. I've done pretty well my own way. I'm not the most educated, sophisticated, culture or whatever. But I do pretty well for myself. And I'm damn proud of myself. I've been proud of myself. What pains me is that pardon me. What I understand is how I can be confused as someone in that situation. Because there's a certain proactivity and integrity, moral, fictitious belief, faith. Pardon me. That leads us to do these things. When I was asked by Brigadier General Keith W. Gallagher about my Article 15, trying to remember his words. Anyways, I told him I picked up a joint, I didn't pick up a gun. And that's all we had to talk about that. And I've said this before, and I'll die with that statement. I think about ways that people like me cannot harm people like you. In order to beat a madman, one must think like a bad man. If I'm going to defeat the enemy, I need to get in the mind of the enemy. What's the enemy's objective? And that's why information wins wars. That's why the North won the Civil War. They had the infrastructure for the telegraph, which was a lot faster than a horse or a train. And they also did have trains, so that was pretty fast too. Infrastructure. Information. If I know where the enemy is, then I'm going to be there. That means not going to know I'm going to be there, but I'm going to be there because I want to know what the enemy wants to do. I'll be ready for the enemy. And when the enemy sees me, it's like, oh, well, fuck. Checkmate. So you got the morality. Make them humble. And that's called exposing cowards. Because fighting a good fight, it's not about wars, it's about battles. If I'm going to hurt anybody, this can be on a battlefield. I'm not bringing war home. I'm still working for y'all. Doing the best I can. Take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong. I love y'all, and shit's sad. And I really want to be angry. I'm just too sad and exhausted. Oh, sorry. Just letting you fucking actually capture fucking reality. Transparent as fuck, people. So, yeah. I'm gonna go take a piss. Medicate. Oh, AMR fucking bear. Oh, and you see, this is part of the reason why we become alcoholics. And that's crazy. I guess there's a 20-minute timer on this. My car. Take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong. I love you all. And, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a sad day, too. Giving up a loved one. Highline Community College. You are one of the most god-awful schools I've ever been to. And I say that with all due respect. You don't offer any student parking. You offer less than mediocre education. You cost the community grief, you cost the nation millions of dollars today for your crying wolf, because you're so important. Here's for your good publicity, right?